What up, Dokkaners? We need to talk about this very interesting situation that has unfolded on global over the last couple of days. Something that I didn't even know about, but apparently a lot of global players were freaking out over this. And I gotta say, I'm sorry, I had no idea that this even existed, but it was brought to my attention yesterday by a lot of you tunes on a live stream. So let's talk about the Dragon Ore glitch. I heard this term a couple of times and I thought people were honestly just making fun of the airplane glitch, but it turns out there was an actual glitch, and not a glitch that helped people, but instead hurt them. So let's explain what happened. This is basically just going to be a news video quickly explaining the situation. So for those of you who didn't even know this was a problem, you know, you're about to be informed of something interesting. But for those of you who are dealing with the problem, I'm here to tell you folks, it has been fixed, it has been resolved, Dokkan has responded, and they have also given us a Dragonstone compensation. So let me explain what happened here. And let me also then tell you what might have possibly been the root cause of this. So an issue was found with the treasure item Dragon Ore, where certain Dragon Ores that had not yet been exchanged for Dragonstones had disappeared from the items page. That issue has been fixed. All players will receive one Dragonstone for this issue. Now, I don't know if this is explicitly meaning that only those players who had 77 or had a certain number, who had then redeemed only a percentage of their Dragon Ores, had a glitch. I don't know the circumstances of all of that, but one thing's for certain, if you had Dragon Ores and you didn't redeem them, you should have, right? So I'm not saying it's your fault, but the moral of the story, in my opinion, is that you guys should just redeem your Dragonstones. Don't even have to worry about this sort of situation. But at the same time, this is a collector gacha, so I kind of understand why some people might have held on to it. Now, in terms of the wording of the Dragon Ore, I feel like it's been pretty clear that during the 7-year anniversary, you would be able to exchange these for Dragonstones. But I think it might have possibly been to the detriment of players reading the way that they worded it in Dokkan, that maybe doesn't exactly indicate that it has an expiration date. Like, it says it right here, event period 7/6 to 8/14, but you know, first of all, the meme, Dragon Ball fans can't weed Dragon Ball fans can't weed, everybody. But you know, like, this doesn't really explicitly just scream, oh, you know what, I got to do this before the 7-year celebration ends. It doesn't say that here. It just says use the Dragon Ores obtained from the countdown missions available that was previously exchangeable. See, there's no hard date based on the wording. So I'm trying to rationalize why people might have maybe misinterpreted. This could possibly be a cause for why people decided to hold on to them. Maybe they forgot. Maybe they just, you know, wanted to save it for a rainy day. Maybe they, you know, if they get shafted on a banner, they need to call in some quick 77 stones. They can quickly redeem and get those stones from this. You know, there are all sorts of different reasons that could be out there. But in any case, this did cause a major panic and a lot of people were freaking out. I even saw some posts on the Reddit. So this person started playing Dokkan again, had 33 Dragonstones in total. Suddenly they were gone. Now, I don't know if this was because you only had 33, or maybe he had 77 and redeemed 44, but then kept the other 33. I don't know, but it was gone. And then he started asking data recovery, sent an email. I saw some responses talking about clearing your cache, uninstalling, reinstalling, all sorts of pretty extreme troubleshooting measures to try to fix a seemingly broken situation. So, you know, people were pretty scared. Now, shout out to Proton for explaining some of the ones and twos on this situation. This doesn't exactly solve or crack the case, but we might possibly have found the root cause for what might have caused this or triggered this whole thing. So what we're looking at here is basically just a bunch of items that exist in Dokkan. Various items, chocolates, crests, tickets. Like, we've got the legendary coin, we got the red coin, yellow coin, blue coin, and then on the right here we've got this little coding for the expiration. So what this basically is, we're just limiting it to the Dragon Ores. This part on the right, it says will expire. This can either be a 0 or a 1. If it's a 0, it means it's indefinite. It is here to stay. Just like the red coins and the yellow coins, they will always be here. But if there's a 1, that means that there is an expiration date for the availability of this item. Now, the thing is, apparently, for the Dragon Ore, no such definitive end date was given, even though it's been marked or indexed as an item with a definitive expiration date. So I think that might have been one of the issues with this. So if you don't actually redeem those Dragon Ores, it's basically just a bunch of empty, I don't even know how you categorize this, just junk data existing in your game. I'll give you an example. A little throwback here for those of you who were around during the LR Cell and Gohan Dual Dokkan Festival. This Hercule tile breaking challenge thing, I think this dropped during that celebration. That was around the time that I was really starting to get into Dokkan, so I didn't really know what I was doing yet. But I've got 62 of these broken tiles. I have never been able to use them in any sort of capacity because there is no purpose other than redeeming it for an event that has since expired, right? So this piece of junk data is just sitting in my game. And so what I think might have happened is during some data downloads that might have happened since part 1's beginning, I think what might have happened is just this stuff might have been overwritten by the data download. As you guys know, certain data downloads, they do like to bring in older assets and update them, or, you know, do something different to basically change an image in certain capacities. What might have happened is during one of those processes, they might have just overwritten the dragon ore completely because it served no function for you. So maybe it was an optimization measure. Who knows? Point is, it scared a lot of people, and I'm now glad to inform you guys that it has now been fixed. You have your dragon ores, but honestly, guys, just use them. I understand that some of you guys like to keep some of them or perhaps save it for, you know, the final few days of summoning when you might get shafted and need some last minute stones. I get all that, but honestly, just if the sooner you do it, the sooner it cannot be taken away from you from situations like this. Not that this has happened before, but it's always nice to just do that right away, because honestly, if they hadn't done the dragon ore thing, we would have been given these stones incrementally during the 7-year countdown celebrations. They made this a thing so that you guys could experience that feel good satisfaction sort of mentality, right? Like, I am redeeming 77 dragon stones or getting 77 dragon stones for free. What a nice feeling. It's pretty cool. But I think you guys should actually do it. Don't hold on to it. Let's not deal with this anymore. It has been fixed. We can all move on with our lives. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below and let me know in the comments, did you experience this dragon ore crisis? Were you one of those unfortunate souls who had to sit there for a few days wondering if you were ever going to be getting those lost stones back? And did you happen to redeem it the second you got it back? Let me know. And for those of you who didn't know about the situation, what do you think about this whole thing? What could your possible theory be for why these items were mysteriously deleted for no reason? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content of the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. Redeem those dragon ores. Do it.